MSI Bravo 17 Gaming Laptop Review. In the middle of global chaos, the Taiwanese company Microstar International, MSI, unveiled two new Bravo notebooks with 15 and 17-inch displays. A distinctive feature of these models is that they are based exclusively on AMD products, on Ryzen 7 4000H processors and a discrete Radeon RX 5500M graphics card. Thus allowing MSI to not only call them gaming laptops, but also to endow them with IPS displays with a refresh rate of 120 or 144 Hz, supporting AMD FreeSync Premium adaptive sync technology. Packaging. MSI Bravo 17 laptop comes in two boxes. The outer shell looks extremely simple and is made of ordinary red cardboard. The inner box is almost completely black, but has a green logo and the manufacturer's name. Inside the box, the laptop is on a separate cardboard pallet and sealed in plastic and soft synthetic bags. In addition to the laptop, the box contained a massive power supply unit with a cable, a bunch of instructions, a warranty card and an incomprehensible pad with screws. Appearance and ergonomics. MSI Bravo 17 is designed with the target audience of the laptop in mind, with a true gaming style. The company itself calls it futuristic, and although this is probably too pretentious, the Bravo 17 really looks very attractive and modern. Thanks to panels made of thin aluminum with textured brushed, the case is completely non-staining and looks somewhat aggressive, and the bright keyboard adds a touch of sophistication to this aggression. The laptop is neither small nor lightweight. Its dimensions are 397 x 260 x 23 mm, and it weighs 2.2 kilograms, another 600 grams to which is added by the power supply. Unlike the lid and the main working panel, the bottom panel of the laptop is made of plastic and is perforated on a large scale. The laptop is supported by 4 rubber feet, stylishly integrated into the overall format of the base. If you look at the Bravo 17 from the front, where there are no ports and connectors, then due to the trapezoidal beveled edges, it seems thinner than it actually is. This technique is used not only by MSI, but also by other companies. At the back of the laptop there are 2 grills for exhausting heated air outside the case. Similar grills are visible on the sides of the case, through which air is also thrown out. Together with the power connector, all ports are brought out to the side faces of Bravo 17. Among them are HDMI, 3 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A and 1 Type C, separate mini jacks for headphones and a microphone, as well as an RJ45 network outlet. There is also a Kensington lock slot and a battery status indicator. But the laptop does not have fast USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports, which in modern realities can be called a drawback. The opening angle of the top panel with the laptop display is approximately 145 degrees. Input devices. MSI Bravo 17 is equipped with 2 types of keyboards, regular with red backlighting and SteelSeries keyboard with customizable full color per key RGB backlighting. The keyboard can be called full size with a block of numeric keys. The dimensions of the letter keys are 14.5 x 14.5 mm, the spacebar, enter and other operating keys are increased, while the functional ones, on the contrary, are halved. The travel of the keys is 1.4 mm, pressing them tactily pleasant. There is even a slightly perceptible feedback, but the clicks are almost silent. The backlighting is bright enough, but not intrusive, it is quite suitable for everyday work. The dimensions of the classic 2-button touchpad are 106 x 65 mm. Note that there is a chamfer on the right side of the touchpad at the edge of the panel to make the hand more comfortable. The touchpad works quite normally, there are no complaints about it. At the top of the laptop display frame there is a built-in HD camera with an activity indicator, blinks when active, and 2 microphones. Screen. MSI calls the display of this laptop conditionally bezel-less, although in fact the width of the bezel around it is 7 mm on the sides and 10 mm on the top. It uses a 17.3-inch IPS matrix with a resolution of 1920 x 1080. The outer surface of the matrix is black, hard and semi-matte, the specularity is well expressed. There is no special anti-reflective coating or filter, and there is no air gap. Hardware configuration. The internal space of the laptop is well planned out. Attention is drawn to the advanced cooling system for the central and graphic processors, replaceable memory and free space for a 2.5-inch SATA drive. The motherboard is based on the Ryzen SoC and its BIOS is dated May 7, 2020. The 17-inch model MSI Bravo is equipped with only one processor, AMD Ryzen 7 4800H, manufactured using 7 nanometers FinFET technology and having 8 cores and 16 threads. This processor can operate at frequencies from 2.9 to 4.2 GHz with a TDP of 35 to 54 watts. The processor has an integrated AMD Radeon Vega 7 graphics core with a maximum memory allocation of 512 MB. The board has two DIMM slots for DDR4 RAM, and both are occupied by 8GB Samsung modules labeled M471A1K43DB1CWE. The memory works in two-channel mode. The maximum memory capacity in this notebook can be up to 64 GB. MSI Bravo 17 does not have an HDD, but it does have a 512 GB SSD. The laptop uses a Toshiba disk. The wired network on MSI Bravo 17 is implemented by the Realtek RTL8168 8111 gigabit controller, and the wireless one is implemented by the relatively fast Intel AX200NGW. This Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax adapter can operate in the 2.4 and 5 GHz frequency bands with channel widths up to 160 MHz, supports MU-MIMO, Intel vPro technologies, and OFDMA, orthogonal frequency division multiple access, technologies. Sound. The sound path of the laptop is based on the Realtek ALC256 audio codec. In the lower part of the laptop, closer to its front edge, there are two speakers with a power of 2 watts each. Cooling system. The cooling system of MSI Bravo 17 is realized with two circuits connected by one heat pipe. The left circuit, which uses 5 heat pipes, cools the GPU, while the right circuit cools the CPU. In both circuits, the heat flow is transferred from the CPU and GPU crystals to small radiators cooled by 2 radial fans. Cold air is sucked in from the bottom of the laptop and then heated up and thrown out to the sides and back. Laptop heating. Working with the keyboard is comfortable under maximum load, since the places under the wrists are not heated. Holding the laptop on your lap also does not cause much discomfort, since the protrusions and grills on the bottom do not heat up, although some heat is, of course, felt. The power supply heats up significantly, therefore, during long-term operation with high performance, it is imperative to ensure that it is not covered with something. Battery life. MSI Bravo 17 comes with 600 grams ADP 180 MB 180 watts power adapter. Although, the 51-watt battery capacity of this notebook model is not a record one, the MSI Bravo 17 has a long full charge time. Conclusion. The new MSI Bravo 17 laptop left us with mixed impressions. For example, for a gaming laptop and a desktop computer, matrix speed and bright colors are very important, and these are the components that the Bravo 17 did not impress us with. On the other hand, its display has a frame rate of 120 Hz and support for FreeSync Premium technology, which takes gaming to the next level in terms of comfort. It should be noted that the MSI Bravo 17 in its native resolution of 1920x1080 pixels can handle any modern games, and in most cases there is no need to make compromises in terms of lowering the graphics quality settings. But you need to remember that all this is possible only if the laptop is running on mains power, because when you disconnect from the power adapter, the performance of the discrete AMD Radeon RX 5500M graphics card in games decreases 2.5 times or more, and the battery lasts for just over 1 hour. Games. It should also be added here that in the maximum performance mode the laptop heats up and makes noise. Unlike a laptop's graphics system, its CPU is equally fast on AC power and battery power. Perhaps the Bravo 17 would have been enough for the AMD Ryzen 5 4600H processor, which, for example, is possible with the Bravo 15 model. The laptop's advantages include a comfortable keyboard with customizable backlighting, an RJ45 network port, and a wireless network with Wi-Fi 6 support. Many will surely like the stylish and non-marking case. The disadvantages include the lack of high-speed USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports with support for USB power delivery and a card reader, insufficient battery capacity and a heavy power supply that gets very hot. That's all for now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.